Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode server, and it's been fun. I found some steel armor as I was out there exploring. Those great trees that are made from Thaumcraft occasionally have spider webs on them, and if they do, that means there's a cave spider spawner underneath them and a chest. So I went ahead and looted that and got some good stuff. And I was thinking it's time for me to make something, and I should turn away so you don't see spoilers. But I want to start some stuff. I do have a bucket, which is great, and I love that. And it's fun. This is the second day the server's been open, and it still has that new server smell, and it's fun to have. Nope, not that one. This one over here. What you want to do is make some clay, some gravel, and some sand. And fortunately, if I take a quick look at the map, I gotta close out of here and then hit J. If I go up here, this area here is just full of clay and gravel, which is really good. Or I could go down to this little area here, and that's just full of gravel. Well, not so much anymore, but so I was able to get a bunch of stuff that away. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab a bit of grout, and I'm going to toss that into here. And I've made lots of others. So what I'm going to do is grab this bits and those bits because I need some seared faucets with these bricks that you make when you cook up the grout. So let's get 2 of those. The quest only calls for 1. I'm going to make 2. Over here, I need a smeltery controller. And then I want 2 smeltery drains. It only calls for 1, but I'm going to make 2 because that's what these faucets are for. And then over here, let's move you to there for right now. I need a casting table, but I'm also going to make a basin because that makes blocks if I want out of that. And that's empty now as well. I don't have any more in here. Nope, but here's the last one here. The last thing I need to make is, if I could control my mouse, is this little puppy right there. And that's a seared glass. That's oh no 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 no. Let's look at the quest. Nope, not there. The quest book is right here. I want to make sure I'm making the right thing for that. Quests. This one here. Open. This guy right here. Ah, seared tank. I think I need more of the bricks for it. Let's take a quick look. Seared tank. That one right there. Yeah, see, why use that many bricks when you can get glass? I don't get it, but okay. I was going to use these bricks for something else because I always make the other one instead of the seared tank, and that should complete my quest. In fact, one of the things that it does is you get 4 lava cans. And I showed out how you could grab lava before by making these tin cans. Happy noise. So I think that's a great way to do it. So, oh, hey, you can make a bunch of these. Oh, I'll get some more lava cans. Nice. And I do want to make a knapsack. That would be nice to have. Anyway, I do have, wasn't here. Oh, no, I clicked this one. There we go. I grabbed some more tin cans earlier, and I've got some more tin to make more cans. Plus, I have a bucket, so I don't care. Let's take these bits and come out here. I'm going to have to make 4 more bits of grout to finish up what I need to do. Let's take you and you. I'll put the tank here and the controller there, so it's eye level. I like that a little bit better. Let's take my 2 smeltery bits. Yep, it's just the one side. Okay. Let's crouch click that into place. Let's break this guy. Did I pick it up? I did, yay. And put that over here. And that means I can put my seared. Yes, I can put my seared faucets here to pour out. And I'm going to put the basin over here, and over here I will put the casting table, And then I'm going to steal this block and put it here. So that should make, yep, this should make a completed piece here. The top row isn't going to count. I do need some lava. So here's where I should be able to, cross fingers. Yes, that's how it should work. And if we take a look now, it's not formed. Why are you not formed? Oh, I bet you because these are pointing in instead of pointing out that direction. Well, in that case, I'm going to break you and break you. And it's gone night, but that's okay. I'm fearless. Break you. So now if I put you that direction, oh no, it's going to do the exact same thing. I didn't really want to have it point in this way and pour out, but I may have to do that. Let's put that there. No, I still not showing. Well, darn. Why are you not completing? I don't know. I am going to sleep, though. I saw a zombie out there. Even though I have a bunch of torches out, sleeping is really nice. All right. Now I have to open. Now I have to figure out why this is not completing. Because it should show the lava here in my smeltery. It says it's invalid structure up at the top. Oh, yep, the zombie just died out there. Uh-huh. I wonder if it cares about that top row. I don't know. I'm going to find out. Let's take the top row off. Because as I remember way back in the 1.7 days with the tinkers here, you don't have to be, yeah, still invalid structure. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm going to have to figure out, oh, does the tank need to be at the same height as the controller? That might be the issue. Let's grab you. And I love how it keeps its fluids. That makes me very happy. Let's put the tank here. And the controller can go there. Yep, that's it. They have to be at the same height. Well, let's go ahead and put the other there. So that's now full. Well, okay. I'll do that. I will put this up. No, click here. And that should be a taller. Oh, yes, because we've got the information here on the side. Plus, we can see the fuel. And it also says at the top that it's fine. So I'm going to change you and put you that away. And change you. Yeah, let's do that too. Now it's dangerous to be inside there. I will take damage if I go in. Let's put you there. Put you there. All right. It looks like it's completed. I can't see what all is here. But I am going to go ahead and make some doubling of my ores. In fact, before I do that, let's take a look at Tinkers. I want to find and there's so many of these, the blank cast. Weird that there's two of them here. Oh, so this is the gold. No, this is molten aluminum brass. And for that, let's look at what I need. No. Okay, here. Aluminum and copper. So it looks like I need 4 aluminums and 1 copper, which will give me a bunch of those. So, okay, 1 copper and 4 aluminum. Yeah, that's how I'm reading this. Okay, let's grab. Oh, here's the aluminums. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 of those and 1 copper. And then I need a junk tin. I don't care. We'll go with that. Let's see how this works. Open. I keep forgetting that I have a pressure plate. That should work. All right, let's go dink, dink. And I'm going to put this onto here so I can pour it out. And let's see how this goes. Yeah, the real Tinker's construct has it's been such a while since I've dealt with it and not some of the different mods built off of it. It's kind of nice to be back here. The one thing I'm missing is being able to switch out my different parts. That needs iguana tweaks, and boy, am I missing that. I really would love to have that in place. But it's okay. 18 pages of stuff. That's a lot of bits. Ooh, yeah, Silk Touch, Silky Jewel, Emerald Block. I don't have any. That I can do, but I don't have anything else. So there's the molten aluminum, 8 ingots, and this should give us 2 because this is doubling these. That's so slow. I have to learn patience. That's okay. I can learn. I can be patient eventually, someday. Okay, I want it to be faster. Okay, we're almost ready. Come on. There we go. And it's molten aluminum. It's lying to me. Because that was, yeah, we've got 2 ingots of aluminum. Well, fine. I'm going to go ahead and cast. If I right click that, that'll pour that. And here's where, let's see if this little trick works. Yes. So, having a redstone signal will tell. Do you need to be a pulse? Oh, well, damn. Okay, so it needs to be a pulse, which means I might as well just stand here and right click this. Because I've got the, oh, it didn't get rid of the ingot cast that I had in there. Interesting. I would assume that it would have consumed it, but it didn't. Okay. Well, now you know. So now I've got the way to pour out these metals into ingots, and because I've got a hopper underneath here pointing into my chest, it'll automatically drop in, and that's one less step for me. I'm missing the hopper over here because I wanted to double my irons before I made another hopper for that. But yay. Okay. It's lying. To me, it said I needed 4 aluminum and 1 copper. And this worked out 3 aluminum and 1 copper. So the recipe lied to me. But that's okay. I'll just go that way in the future. Good news, everybody. I got it completed. I just cooked down 4 more grout. And for some reason, I never really enjoy making grout, but that's okay. So now it's complete, and you could ask, okay, Grok, why do you make a 3x3? Everybody makes a 3x3. Why make a 3x3? Because that makes it real easy for me to make solid blocks out of stuff. Because if I put 9, because 9 will fit in that 3x3, 9 blocks of gravel or whatever, that'll make 18 ingots, which means I can sit there and pour out 2 of these blocks, which I've got several here, aluminum and copper and tin, and that just makes me feel weird, the tin looking like that, but that's okay. That copper also makes me feel weird, but yeah. Anyway, so that's what I do. That's why I do a 3, and this is now 4 high, so I can do 4 blocks worth of materials at one time, which is nice. In bad news, a cow wandered in and gave up some of its blood, and I would like to do something with that. However, to make this a coagulated blood, I need 2 cows worth. I need 160 millibuckets worth, and I don't have it. I'm just gonna go ahead and deal with that. I think I'm going to. I should be very careful about mixing items. Oh, the steel doesn't melt in there. That makes me sad because I wanted to use that steel. I was looking at various things I could make, and this is the molten alumite. Unfortunately, that is going to require obsidian, which I don't have. Aluminum and the iron I could do, but I don't have any obsidian because that would make for a really nice handle. Looking at that, a reinforced 2 and a durability modification of 1.3, that would be really nice. And I'm thinking about that because I want to make some more bits here. And I was really hoping to be able to break down that steel. That would be super, super nice. In fact, if I look at the... I don't think it can be... No, U to use. I don't see... Yeah, blast furnace would do it. Yeah, darn it. I was hoping I could use that. But I did get some gold. Cool, because I don't have any gold. So let's pour out 1 of you and 8 of you, and then I'll do a second one of those. This is where you have to really be careful about knowing your properties of nines so that you don't pour out too many of these and you don't have a full 9 ingots worth in here. I was thinking 9 buckets worth, but no, 9 ingots worth of your block. I want to get a really good tool, and now I'm thinking I might not be able to get the head I want on there. And this should be the last of my ores that I've got. There goes my aluminum, so I can make lots of ingot or blocks of aluminum here. And I've processed everything. I've got a bunch of things. I did make some bronze because I wanted to make a bronze tool rod. So, you know, I've got a bunch of good stuff here because I want to make a better pick. I need a pick that I can actually do better with because this one right now has a mining level of iron, which is great for everything that I've gotten so far, but I need redstone because then I can get gold and diamonds. And I don't have anything, so that's something I need to do. So what I'm going to do is put that here, and I decided to go with bronze because it's the best I've got. It does a 1.3 multiplier for the handle, and it's a fairly high, fairly high durability compared to iron, which also has reinforced 1. If I could have had that alumite, that would have been fantastic. I'm going to grab dark steel. I found 9 of these ingots of dark steel, and I'm thinking, let's go with that. Because as I'm seeing it, it should have a very nice high durability. Look at that. 1500. That's very nice. And the mining level of manilinium. So that's even better. So yes, and the fact that I can do it without having to put it in, that was 1 ingot. Ooh, that's very nice. Okay, so I'm going to put you back, and I'm going to put you back. And let's try seeing what this pick is going to do for me. What's the 2,000 durability. And that's much, much, much better. I attack damage, I don't care, but the being up really high. The effective durability, I think, is because of the reinforced 1 on it. If I could have added steel, then it would be reinforced 2, or the alumite, it would have been reinforced 2. And so, yes, I'm going to go ahead and take that. And can I rename this? Let's see if I can do... Yes. Now it's my pick. Okay, so that is what I'm looking for. I'll make some more of this moss on there so it repairs, because I don't want to be using up my very precious dark steel to repair this. And instead, I'm going to go mining down underneath. I need some redstone, but I need diamonds. I want to get some diamonds so that I can open up the... Oh, but then I also need steel. I want to get to the mining dimension, and for that, I am going to need steel. So I need to make a blast furnace too, but I don't think I've got the bits for that. All right, it's update time, and you can see behind me there on the left, your left, my right, where I made some storage drawers so that I could put the common stuff, the gravel, the dirt, the cobble, that all can go in there, which is very nice. And I also have this really cool lantern above my head that I stole from an immersive engineering building, which I'm very happy to have found because I got 3 of these wooden storage crates as well. And I just got random stuff. The other ones are empty, but I've got some steel ingots. I got 3 of those steel ingots. So if I go in here, I now have a flint and steel, because in expert mode, you've got to have actually steel to make that happen, which yeah. I am nowhere close to getting steel yet. However, I am going to jump into Botania just a little bit and let that start accumulating things. So they're making the Lexica Botanica. And then, oh, yeah, I also want a storage crate to carry around. And over here, I'm going to make the Petal Apothecary. So if you've done this normally, these 4 bottom blocks are actual just plain cobblestone, and then you got the slabs and a petal. Expert mode, you need a cauldron, which I've looted several, and these are double compressed cobblestone. So that's 81, 81, 81. That's a lot more cobble than you would expect. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and make that Petal Apothecary right now. I am going to break these. Oh, I only needed 2. Yeah, I don't need to make more than that. All right. I was thinking that it only would give me 1 petal each, but it gave me 2, so yay. All right, so over here, yeah, nether. Over here, I'm going to set up the Petal Apothecary, and I'm going to put that up against that there, and then let's see if I can place... darn it, I can't. I was hoping I could put the trapdoor there. Oh, well. I may move this. So anyway, what I am going to do is, oh, there's my bucket. If you throw the bucket on the ground, or you right click it on your Petal Apothecary, and then 4 of these mystical flowers and a seed gives you a pure daisy, which I'm going to slap down right there. And that's going to start transforming woods and stone into living wood and stone, which is a very nice thing to have. I don't need this, and I don't need this. Let's take a look and see how it looks right now. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's the initial stuff. What I want... no, I don't want to add a bookmark on that. Shift click to remove. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get to this thing here, and there's the list of everything. And it's, if you ever wonder what on earth these various things do, read the documentation. And big shout out to the mod author for making sure that there's an in-game documentation for the mod. Such better thing. Okay, if somebody has a wiki that has all the mod information in it, okay, yay, that's good. People can look that up. However, it's such better deal if you can actually find it in the game. For those mod authors who make a mod and it has nothing in game and there's no wiki, that's not a good setup. Not a good setup at all. All right, rant over. I have a bow. I have 2 arrows, and that's all I got. So I'm going to go into the nether because I want to... Here, I'm just going to go peek and put that there. I love that. I love being able to place things like that. Here's why I want to go into the nether. I made the pure daisy. I made the Petal Apothecary. I'm going to actually grab some... Let's do wood first. And let me just grab 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And I'm going to start this processing. Now, this is 1.7, which means when you have the pure daisy sitting there is going to tick. And that's okay. Everything ticks. But when you have it processing, it takes a little bit more. But when it's generated all this living wood or living stone around it, and it can't do anything more because it's already pre-generated, it ticks really bad. And it's super annoying that it does so. Rant, 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 rant. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit here and actually watch this convert, and I keep waving my hand around and bonking my mouse. I should talk with my mouth and not with my hands, except I have to. Anyway, so when this converts, then I'll chop it down, and then I'm going to go into the nether because I need nether quartz. I was talking about this. So I'm going to make some mana pools, or at least a mana pool. I'll also make a spreader that I need stone. Ooh, I should start getting some stone cooked. When I have some of the living wood actually converted, I can make these twigs. Oh, just converting below me. And then I can have me a wand, and then I can point the spreader to the wand. And then I can sit there and generate an endo flame. And this is always confusing right here. There's absolutely nothing about this that's necessary for the endo flame, but it pops up every time. Instead, I want to go here and some brown petals, red petals, light gray petals, and mana powder, which I need some mana, and I'll probably use redstone. I got way more redstone than I do gunpowder. In any case, I'll sit there and I'll typically make like 8 of these endo flames, and that's enough, and I'll feed that, and that'll start generating mana because I want a Ring of Magnetization. The mana steel ingots, you either take steel with a lot less mana or iron and more mana. Looks like about double, maybe triple, 4 times, whatever. And that will give me the mana steel. I need 4 of those for the outer ring part, but there's also the lens. And for that, I need 4 more in here plus a 5th one for the nuggets. Now that I can do, that's 9 iron instead of what I had before, which is fine. Oh wait, here's a block of iron. There's a block of iron. It's a lot more iron. I do have gold down in redstone. However, that little guy right there, the quartz sphere from Witchery. For this, I need mana glass. That's no problem. Just glass in the pool. Boom, done. But for this, I'm going to need a lot more quartz, which I have none. I'm going to need 16 quartz. I'm going to need 20 quartz because there's 4 times 4, that's 16, plus another 4, that's 20 because I can math sometimes. So that's why I'm going into the nether, and that's going to be scary. But first, I'm going to chop this down and then sleep, just to help the people on the server. Whoa. I hear an explosion. Wall off. But it looks pretty safe here right now. And that right there, nether quartz. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of running around in the nether, especially early game where things are very deadly and I'm very squishy. So I did a little bit of mining out there. I got some nether quartz, which was my main goal. Got a little bit of glowstone, which was very nice. I did have a few points where I was going, okay, this is too scary for me, in that I really dislike hearing the ghasts because they always sound like they're right next to you, but I never saw them. But they're so noisy. The other thing that was really annoying with this was there are some nether versions of the ores, and I got some lapis, which I've been dying to get. I mined a whole bunch down below, didn't find any lapis whatsoever, but I got several blocks there that I smelted that turned into double the regular ores, which I then chopped up. I think it was 12 ores, and I added them to my pick. So now I've got a little bit of luck, which is good because I found a few diamonds down below that I want to harvest, at least with some luck on my pick to get a little bit more. But yeah, I'm very lacking on lapis. So the scariest part was mining some of that lapis and hearing that hiss of a creeper. I backed up and the lapis exploded, or maybe something next to the lapis exploded. That was not what I was expecting at all. Anyway, but now I've got some lapis on my pick, so that makes me happy. Let's come over here. I need to do a little bit of wrong click. I need to do a little bit of crafting of things. If I take, come on, let's gather these up. I'm used to just being able to swipe across and pick up these things, and it's not working because it's 1.7. You know, anyway, I need a mana spreader, and I need a one of these. And what I would love to do is make a endoflame. But to make the endoflame, I need the mana powder, and to make the mana powder, I need to have some of this already, which means that's not going to work. However, what I can do is make a very, very passive bit of mana production. And for that, let's get my mana pool that I didn't actually create. I was jumping onto other things. Let's grab the mana pool. Yay, got the mana pool. Open. The thing that I'm looking at doing is right here. I'll have this little 3x3 area. I'll put the endoflames there. Let's put the spreader right here. And yes, you can just go away for right now. Come back. Here, you just go there. Doink. Ah. Oh, that's just weird looking. Anyway, so I need to make some other types of flowers, and there's the day bloom and the night whatever, one that will generate a little bit during the day, and then the other will generate a little bit during the night, and there's some with water, and they all just kind of die, which is not much fun. But I'm going to make a few of those. I'm trying to remember what the name is. Endoflame would be really nice, but day... This guy right there. Day bloom. That bugs me. Oh, yellow, orange, and blue. Easy. All right. And then what about the night one? I really don't need the night one because we are jumping out of the night super fast. So let me make some day blooms. The hydrangeas, whatever these guys are good because they generate from water. However, again, needs the mana power, so can't do it. Got to use these day blooms. But before I do that, let's take and make 2 of those and put that there to make 3 of these twigs. And then if we go doink, doink, and doink, and then put these 2 here, now I've got myself a wand of the forest, which is a very good thing. Let's go take a look real quick at what's been happening here. I have 7 of the day blooms running on here, and if I could take this and right click and put it there, then what's with the unknown status? It, by placing it down, it was pointing into the pool, but now it's, you know, directly slowly putting it in. Yeah, they're all working here, which is great. I moved this down 1 block because it's not like I was getting any benefit from having it with the water. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop that in there. That's the last one I needed. Fill that up, drop that in place, and that should automatically bind to the closest the spreader that's in place. These are gonna just run for a while, and the question is whether or not I have enough redstone or mana to generate these. I've got a little check mark there. 1, okay. 2, 3. All right, I had enough to do 3, which means I can go ahead and process some of these. I'm gonna make, let's put you up here. Let's go ahead and make 1 of these. So 1 of you, 2 of you, 1 of you, 1 of you, and 1 of the seeds. And there's the endoflame. Yeah, you know, I've got the others here. And if you just right click with an empty hand, it refills all the recipe. Very nice. I do like that that's in the pack. Right clicky, spitoo. All right, and then I don't have any. Why'd you make 2 sounds? I'm getting a couple repeat sounds, which is very strange. Perfect example of that, when I open a chest. Yeah, let's come over here. I sometimes get a double open sound. So there's just the one, and when I hit the escape to close it, that's the close sound. Now listen to this. And of course, now it's not working. There we go. I got 2 open sounds when it should have given me a close. It's a minor thing, but I do notice that. All right, let's see how many more of these I can. Oh, wow. Okay, so I could do another 3, which is pretty good. Oh, and the light's fading, and this is not going to do any work. I believe these will last like 10 minutes real time, and that's it. So they're not great, but it's enough to kickstart me, and that's what I need. So I've tossed in an entire stack of charcoal, and here's 16 more. Boom, there we go. So these endoflames are burning pretty fast through the charcoal. Unfortunately, I can't make a block of charcoal. That's not in the pack, which is a shame because that's my go-to, is make 8 blocks of charcoal, and then they would feed these guys 10 times longer. It really doesn't take very long for these guys to burn through that charcoal. Anyway, looking at my mana pool, I've got a tiny bit in there. Let's do the last of the mana steel I need. Ding, and a little bit of mana glass. I'm ready for a magnet. Let's go do this thing. So the first thing I need to do is make a set of nuggets. There we go. And then for this, I've got all the quartz I needed. So there's my quartz sphere. And where did I put the rest of the stuff? Oh yeah, so quartz sphere goes here. All right, let's click on the thing because obviously I messed up something. Block of iron, block of iron. Mana. Oh, I gotta make the mana lens first. Okay, let's make the mana lens first. Click this, click that. Shift click in the mat. Why you no shift click in the... I got the quartz sphere. Oh, what happened to my quartz sphere? Oh, give me that back. All right, so let's flawlessly executing everything without zero mistakes whatsoever. I'll edit it out. Nobody will ever notice. There's the lens, and if we put that there and do that there, now we've got the Ring of Magnetization, and that is one of my favoriteest things. We'll go ahead and click that in there, and now I will just randomly pick up stuff. So I'm going to toss off my wand. If you toss something, it will not pick it up instantly. Oh wow, that was quite a distance. That's way farther than I thought that would pick up. I'm okay with that. That means if I'm mining stuff, let's chop a piece of wood over here. So as I mine stuff, I will pick that up from a distance, which means I can reach out as far as I can and mine stuff on the other side of a cave wall, like in a ravine or something like that. And I'm waving my hands like you can see it. That means it will pick that stuff up. I like that a lot. There's a few places where it'll bug me, but then if you just crouch, you won't see that at all. But yay! I have a magnet, and I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Gonna feed the mana pool some more. I'm really confused as to how long those day blooms are going to last. I thought they were only gonna last about 20 minutes. And I think it's been longer than 20 minutes since I've been running them, and they're still there. That's okay. If I just AFK here overnight, that may generate me some mana here from my mana pool. How much? I have no idea. The endoflames generate so much more than the day blooms. And, could I make a super huge number of those day blooms? I could, but I'm not. 8 is sufficient. I'm not making more endoflames either. I'm just gonna stay with this because I'm playing on a server, and that means I'm gonna have a small footprint on the server and not be a server tick pig, because I've done that before. I'm not gonna do it again. Anyway, I'm so happy that I've got the magnet ring. I'm gonna let the people on the server know that Grok's magnet ring Emporium is open, and they can buy it for lapis, because I want a lot of more lapis and I can't find any. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, having a blast on the FTOG Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode server, doing it retro style, and having a blast. And thanks for watching. Bye.